And welcome back to Subculture After Dark. Well, there is a brand new album coming out called Far Beyond Healing. It is from a band called Canellas, and we actually thought we would get one of the guys from the band on the phone tonight to chat a little bit about this brand new album. Welcome to the program, Marcus.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing? Thank you for having me.
No worries. Now, tell us a little bit about this band, because, of course, you guys have been around for about 20 years, but I think this is going to be the first album that's really going to make people learn about you here in Australia. So tell us a little bit about the band and how everything started out for you.
So, in fact, it's not really a band. It's like a band project. It's just two guys. It's me and Stefan. Stefan lives in Switzerland at the moment, and I live in Germany, in Bavaria, south of Munich. And we both started making music like 20 years ago, but in different bands. We shared the same rehearsal rooms, but we weren't in the same band. And years after that, this band split up, and we both were like, we'd like to do music again. And he started recording music by himself in Switzerland. So with all the computer stuff that's able today. So that's it.
So with Steven in Switzerland and you in Germany, how often do you get together to work on music together?
Yeah, the process is more like Stefan is like creating all the songs by himself. He's just sending me like finished songs, instrumental stuff, and I'm working on lyrics. And when I got time, I'm recording stuff. And it's been a long process. The first song he sent me was back in 2020. And I thought he just needed someone for one song. And then it turned out he already had like, 10 songs in the pocket where I could work on. But I got two jobs. I got a family and kids. And I work on songs whenever I can. And it took us like 4 years to get this Far Beyond Healing album. It's more a collection of the songs from the past 4 years onto the internet.
Yeah, you also had COVID in the middle there as well. Did that actually allow you to have more time to work on music, or did that kind of disrupt the process as well?
No, it did not matter that much to the band project. So we are far away from each other, so it does not interrupt anything. No, not really.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about some of the themes that we can hear in the lyrics on this album, because I understand that there's some very personal things on there. There's some social commentary as well. So tell us a little bit about the themes that are explored on Far Beyond Healing.
Yeah, when the band started, the project started, it was like back in the end of 2019. My father died, and then Stefan came up with the song that turned out to be the song Far Beyond Healing. And this is a very personal song about the relationship between me, my father, and his father back in the days. That's that side of me writing lyrics, so it's more personal stuff. And I always was into like the Lord of the Rings and all the Tolkien stuff. That's why there are songs with lyrics from Tolkien. And I like to be social critical stuff. That's me again. Yeah. So all the lyrics come back to my mind. It's more me than Stefan. He's writing like the instrumental stuff, and I'm in the lyrics.
Yeah. So there are a lot of people here in Australia who love Tolkien, and they go out and they find music and they find other pieces of art that's been inspired by his work. So tell us a little bit about that inspiration. Where did your love for Tolkien first came from, and how did his work inspire this album?
My love for Tolkien, it really goes back far way back into my childhood. So I read the books many times in German. Then I started to read them in English. I think I read the books, I don't know, maybe 10 times, something like that. So it's always been part of my life. I even got a Tolkien, Lord of the Rings tattoo on my leg. it's from a poster I bought in Ireland when I was 14 years old. So I have this poster still on the wall. And at some point, my daughter told me I should get this poster as a tattoo. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So and Tolkien. The whole Tolkien world is like there are lots of dark things, atmospheric stuff, and it fits really well in some music stuff. So it's pretty natural to me when I hear something that is dark and spheric that pictures from Lord of the Rings come into my mind, and I think like okay, would fit.
Yeah. You mentioned before that the personal side of this album as well. Talking and writing about things such as your father's death. How do you find that? Do you find writing from such a personal point of view an easy thing to do, or do you find that as a difficult thing to do?
To me, it's easy. So I think it's more easy to write about personal stuff than to write about, I don't know, created stuff. So, like in death metal groups singing about strange slaughter things. I don't know. I'm more like to see like the music as a therapy. When you're in a dark mood, when you have like problems, you can get this into the songs. Yeah.
Definitely. So tell us a little bit about the sound of this album as well. How is the sound that both you and Stefan have created, how has that evolved over the years to what we hear on the album now?
When you listen to the album, so like one of the first songs is like Better Days, Far Beyond Healing, and The Opponent. So those three songs were like back from, I think, 2020. And when you listen to the third song on the album, that was one of the newest songs. So maybe you can see he's trying to get more atmosphere in there. He's trying to get more. Stefan loves like delay, lots of delay, and that's more like the evolution you can find. But we arranged the songs not like from when we created them. We arranged them so you can hear the album from song 2 to song 10, and it's a good arrangement of songs in that arrangement.
So with the music out there for people to hear now, what are your plans for the future? Are you hoping to get together and do some shows, or what are the plans going ahead now?
We're already working on new songs, so I think like 3 songs are almost finished. It will take some time until we can put them on air. Live shows. We have no other musicians around us, and there are many kilometers between us. So it's not. Maybe in future it would be nice to have like a live show, but that's something we have to work on. We have to find musicians. We have to find a drummer. The songs now are all with a drum computer.
Yep.
We try to do more things online faster. Yeah.
So to finish off, what would you like to say to people out there who are about to sit down and listen to Far Beyond Healing as a complete album?
Take your time. That's what I would like to tell people. So there's so much music out there. You just listen like 30 seconds and then you switch to another song. So in that album, there's so many different stuff. Really have to take your time. Sit down, listen to the music. Maybe you drive your car on a longer way, then listen to the whole album from song 1 to song 10. I think that's a good, it's inspiring. That's what I would say. Yeah.